So I made a video about chainmail. I just want to make something clear. When I was talking about how this armor was vulnerable to pointy weapons and projectiles even during the time, I was really comparing it to plate armor. That's what I was doing. And later on I said this was quite impervious to projectiles and such other weapons, like pointy weapons. So it sounds very contradictory, and I didn't mean it to be. I am going by what the sources say back then, and I was also comparing it to what we know about armor today, like plate, that did not exist during the time of these sources that I'm referring to, which I'll go by later, that this armor was, in their words, I believe in at least one source talks about how it was invincible towards projectiles. And some of these sources even talk about how good they protect her. But what I'm trying to say is, what we know today, yes, this armor is arguably more vulnerable to piercing weapons like a spear or something, and as well as projectiles. However, what I'm trying to say is this certainly was not useless against it at all. Now, that's in the context of wearing a padded jacket. And this performed very similarly to other armors that existed during the time, like Lemular and Scale, in terms of protection against such threats, where each armor has its own slight advantages. But then it says later, oh, well, it sounds contradictory. Like I was saying, crossbows and powerful bows will go through it, and that's why they had plate armor. Well, it's not that easy, actually. There's a whole lot to it that I will get to later. Just to be clear, when projectiles can pierce this is usually at close range. Like we're talking about 15, 25 meters away. You know, when something that's like, 35 or 45 meters away, there's a decent chance that this armor with a padded gambeson will stop it. So that's in the context of this. And, at such distance, being that close, I think you're better off being prepared to melee combat than trying to reload and fire and try to hit a target, to maybe penetrate an armor like this. So anyways, I hope you learned something. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys later.